Legal Connections is on location at the Signia by Hilton Orlando Bonnet Creek, and joining us to tell us about the fantastic venue is Director of Sales Mitch Jordan. Thank you so much for coming by.
Oh, thank you for having me, and thank you for this partnership. This has been multiple times we've hosted you with us, and it's always an honor.
Yes, so we are obviously here for the Florida Bar's annual convention. What's so special about the Hilton?
Well, we have a really unique location. So we sit on 500 acres on the southeast corner of Walt Disney World, and this is actually one of the parcels that Walt did not purchase back in the 1960s when building Walt Disney World. And as such, we have what we like to call a secluded oasis away from the magic, but right at the doorstep of Walt Disney World Resort. We have a golf course, we have a spa, we have two beautiful buildings, the Signia by Hilton Orlando, as well as the Waldorf Astoria Orlando, with wonderful convention space in between. And it's a perfect home for associations and groups such as this to come, have amazing content, but allow families to go out and enjoy the parks and all the wonders of the Walt Disney World Resort.
And so what kind of special things would you do you normally see that families favor?
Well, we do have a 4-acre lazy river here on the Signia side, which does tend to be a little bit popular with the families, as well as a water slide complex. But the daily transportation to the parks, we see most of our guests get up in the morning, grab a small bite to eat, hop on a bus, enjoy the magic, and then at the end of the day, when of course the kids are tired and the parents are probably more tired, being able to easily come back and enjoy a nice meal and a good night's sleep before starting again.
Tell us about the food here.
Oh, that is by far our secret sauce. So our first employee, believe it or not, over 14 years ago, was our executive chef, who is now the director of culinary. And
oh my goodness.
If you do know food, if you are a good chef, you do tend to move different places. But we caught our chef at the right time. He had already done food preparation in California, Japan, over Europe as well. He's from France, and he was settling down with his kids at that point, and he's made this his home, and he has built a team underneath him of culinarians with so much passion, it bleeds through everything that we do. And we are just honored from our restaurants at Bull and Bear, where he's overseen the menu and the revitalization of that restaurant, to La Luce here in the Signia, to our other 12 outlets. The quality is spectacular and the diversity of the food offerings is perfect.
And is there anything new going on in the tourism landscape right now?
Well, we're excited for next year because Epic Universe, which will be the first new theme park in all of Orlando, will be opening just up the street. It's a Universal park. And as we like to say here in Orlando, competition only breeds excellence.
Yes.
Walt Disney World is also cooking up a lot of great surprises. It'll be announced later this year for expansions in 26 and 27. So there'll be a lot of new things on the horizon.
Okay, and now pivoting a little bit. You're so good at what you do. I mean, you've got this stuff down. You tell us a little bit about how you came here to this family.
Oh, sure. My story is a little bit unique, but I was a tour guide for the Walt Disney World Resort over at the Magic Kingdom for many years, and realized that guided tours through a theme park in the mornings weren't really what I wanted to do for the rest of my life, and met a fine gentleman who is still my mentor today that thought that those would be useful tools in resort sales. So started my career at the Walt Disney World Swan and Dolphin, spent there for 12 years, and then jumped over to this complex where I've had the opportunity to oversee our $300 million transformation over the last 3 years. And now we've presented this brand new, better than brand new resort to all of our guests.
You talked about mentors, and we've been talking with our other guests who are, because of Florida Bar Association, a lot of mentoring going on here. What do you have any comments about the role that has played in your own career? And
I think if you have somebody that will take you under their wing and invest the time and energy into passing on what's made them successful to the next generation, really there's nothing more important that we can do with our professional careers than give back and set the next generation up for success. So I owe a lot to mine, and I try to pay that forward every single day.
I love it. Well, thank you. Thank you for sharing about your space here, and we are enjoying it, and it's a pleasure meeting you.
It's an absolute pleasure. Thank you.
There's more coming up on Legal Connections.